Arcaro's book, Soul of a Lifter, inspires you to compete on the only stage that matters, real life. Purchase Soul of a Lifter and all Gino Arcaro's books on Amazon.com.
This is Blunt Talk, your source for good inspirational news only. With your host, Gino Arcaro.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. We're broadcasting today from the hashtag basement of my gym, X Fitness, Welland, Ontario, Canada. X Fitness is committed to lift in mind, body, and soul, and to the celebration of good, inspirational news only. Today's podcast is a blast, a shorter 5-minute version consisting of a motivational speech, top 1,000 workout song of the day, and no guest. Here's real life lesson number 7,998 that I've taught football players for 40 years. 40 years! And college law enforcement students for 2 decades. What you expect is what you accept, and vice versa. 2 nights ago, Monday night, was Thanksgiving Day in Canada. My Thanksgiving workout with my women's lifting team exceeded expectations by non-acceptance of mediocrity and surrender to the temptation to do less. Doing over 600 reps in 60 minutes is exceptional. Under 50 minutes is extraordinary. But under 45 minutes is something else. 44 minutes and 10 seconds is championship performance. I have been in the dream business for over 4 decades. Athletes dreamed of scholarships, dreamed of turning pro. College law enforcement students dreamed of turning pro. All their dreams were uniform, dual meaning. The same dream and the dream of getting paid to wear a uniform. The problem with uniform dreams is the level of commitment needed to separate from the rest. Over 90% are unwilling and incapable of committing to high expectations. Less than 10% have what it takes. That out of whack 10-90 ratio is the outcome of effed up expectations. PMS, Postmodern Society, encourages you, your kids, your loved ones to F up and become effed up. Go watch your commercials. Commercials urge you to eat junk and get drunk. Keep eating junk, keep getting drunk. Your inner circle pressures you and your loved ones to binge out instead of working out. Your news feed celebrates getting effed up. Your government in Canada legalizes what will F up your kids, what will F up your loved ones in the head. My main coaching challenge for 40 years has never, ever been the other team. The other team is secondary. They don't even bother scaring me. What scares me is my own team's circle of influence that encourages and rewards the ass-backward approach to life, the low expectation and high acceptance of mediocrity and half-assed investment. The good news is that you can defeat the pressure to F up your loved ones. 212 of my football players during 4 decades were recruited by the next level for one reason. They resisted PMS, Postmodern Society's encouragement to get effed up. There is no job more rewarding than watching the underdog beat the odds and win. I was blessed to have witnessed underdogs after underdogs beat the odds of all the effed up pressure that PMS will try to get you, your loved ones, your kids to conform to a world that cares about destroying their potential instead of building potential. The greatest gift you can give your loved ones is resistance training to help your loved ones raise expectations and lower acceptance of getting effed up. Top 1000 workout song of the day. Wherever I May Roam by Metallica, the live version from the iconic album Binge and Purge. Released in 1993, year 24 of my 49-year workout streak. It is a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen. It's $1.29 on iTunes. It's guaranteed to lift. My 2 workouts last night, all my workouts with my women's lifting team during Thanksgiving weekend were iconic. They were epic. There were guts spilled in the hashtag basement at X Fitness in an empty gym because long weekends, ladies and gentlemen, were part of my biggest challenge as a football coach. Long weekends in the middle of football season were my number one enemy because long weekends in the middle of football season exist for one reason: to tempt my former players to binge out and not work out. Eat junk, get drunk, get out of shape, and then come back and try to play a game after Thanksgiving weekend in the worst shape in mind, body, and soul. If you have a calling in your life to be a coach, to be a teacher, to be a mentor, follow it. There's no greater calling in life than being a coach. Out of all the jobs I've been blessed with, out of all the businesses I've had, nothing, absolutely nothing is more rewarding than football coaching. I've been blessed for 40 years to have been a football coach, but it will drain the life out of you. If you think you're just going to show up and put a whistle around your neck and get some shirt that says coach on it, and then put coach on your profile pic on Facebook, it's more than that. You got to give your heart and soul to people's kids to build their potential, because this world, PMS, postmodern society, won't stop at anything to destroy kids' potential. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth. In just 3 years, Blunt Talk Podcast has reached over 41,000 listeners in 83 countries. Please continue sending your comments and questions to www.ginoarcaro.com or xfitness.ca. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Much love to our worldwide audience. Blessings and all good things. Peace.
Advertising space is available on this podcast. For information, please contact us at www.ginoarcaro.com or xfitness.ca. Join us tomorrow for another edition of Blunt Talk with Gino Arcaro and more excerpts from his book, Soul of a Lifter.